The promise you keep, when no one is watching, becomes the name the world remembers. My grandfather spoke before the tide took him away. He placed his weathered hand upon my trembling heart. Do not fear the storm that finds you. Fear the day you stop standing. The fire grew quiet, but his eyes still burned. That night, I inherited more than his sword. I inherited the weight of tomorrow. When dawn unfolded over the frozen sea, the long ships waited beneath the silver sky. The northern wind called every soul by name, yet I walked closer than the rising light.
I look behind where home still breathing smoke, where children laugh beyond the pinewood trail. I knew that courage was not born in steel. It rose each time I chose to walk ahead.
The ravens circled high without a word. The mountains watched the silent judges do.
I whispered to the cold that held my breath, if I return, let kindness lead me home.
Raise your voice where the
Fire still burns, stand together though the night is long. Honor lives in the hands that lift another. Hope survives in hearts that carry on.
When the snow has hidden every footprint, let our promises become the road. We are never measured by the battles, we are remembered by the lives we hold. Carved rivers through my weathered hands. The bright-haired child that once was disappeared. I learned that every scar could shelter light, if carried without bitterness or pride. The friends beside me became brothers still, not through victory but through shared burdens. We buried fear beneath the winter earth and planted faith where tears had softly fallen.
Now younger voices gather by the flame. They ask if I have conquered every storm.
I smile because the truth is greater still.
No soul defeats the wind forever.
We simply rise again before the dawn
and leave a little more warmth than we found. Where the stars awaken, stand as one while the morning grows. Let compassion be the strongest weapon, let faithful hearts outlive the cold. If tomorrow calls another traveler, give them hope before you give them gold. For the greatest name beneath the heavens belongs to those who keep the hands they hold.
Raise your voice where the fire still burns. Raise your hope above the winter sky. Long after every ship has crossed the horizon, a faithful promise says goodbye. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. The campfire fades into gentle embers. The northern wind carries an old man's words. I leave no throne, no crown, no endless glory, only a promise.
Still walking home. The strongest hands are not the ones that never tremble. They are the ones that still choose to protect.
My father said those words the night he could no longer lift his shield. The fire reflected years upon his face. He smiled as if winter had become an old friend.
One day, he whispered, "They will ask who you were. Give them an answer they can feel."
Then the silence became my first teacher. The morning waited beyond the frozen pines. Snow covered every path we used to know. I walked where his footsteps had disappeared, guided only by the memory of his voice. The long ships rested beneath quiet skies, their weathered woods still carrying old songs.
Every breath I took felt borrowed. Every step became a choice.
The wind asked nothing from me, the mountains offered no applause. They simply stood through every season, teaching strength without a single word. Hold the fire, hold the line,
Carry hope beyond the night. When one heart grows weary, 1,000 hands can raise a light.
leave this world a little kinder.
Leave this road a little bright.
Honor is the flame we carry,
Never fading, burning white.
Many winters carved their names upon my face. Friends became memories beneath quiet stones.
Still the children laugh beside the river, as if tomorrow had already won.
I understood what my father meant. Victory was never only survival, it was returning home with mercy while the heart remained unbroken. If fear should knock upon your door, offer it no place beside your fire. Stand gently, stand firmly. Even the tallest pine begins as something small.
A single promise can outlive a lifetime. A single act of love can outlive a king.
Hold the fire, hold the line.
Lift each soul that walks beside you.
The strongest oath is never shouted.
It is lived in all we do.
When the winter hides the sunrise,
Be the dawn in other needs.
greatness grows in quiet courage.
Not in crowns or mighty deeds.
Raise your voices to the heavens.
Let the frozen valley sing.
The truest legends leave no treasure.
Only hope that time cannot dim.
The stars remain when voices fade. The fire grows soft beneath the moon. My father's shield rests against the old pine tree, untouched, because his greatest strength lives in me. Do not wait for the world to call you worthy. Become the shelter someone else is praying for.
The old sailor spoke before he untied the last rope. His eyes had seen more winters than I could count. He owned no throne, no riches, no great hall, yet every soul on the shore trusted his voice.
That morning, I followed not his ship, but the life he had already lived. The sea wore the color of quiet steel. Mist drifted softly across the waves. Our long ship cut through the frozen tide, while gulls disappeared into the morning sky. The youngest among us feared the silence. The oldest simply watched the stars fade. I asked what made a fearless heart. He answered, knowing who depends on you.
The pine trees bent before the wind. The wind refused to stay. Everything strong learned how to yield without forgetting where it stood.
Light the fire for one another.
Share the warmth until it grows. A single spark can guide a village through the deepest winter's cold. Stand together, walk together, leave no weary soul behind. The richest hands are always open. The strongest hearts are always kind.
Many storms would test our courage. Many nights would steal our sleep. Yet no wave was ever greater than the hope we chose to keep. When we reached the distant shoreline, no songs welcomed our return. Only children running toward us, and that was victory enough.
The old sailor placed his cloak on my shoulders.
It is warmer when it's shared, he smiled.
Then he turned toward the quiet sea, as if greeting an old companion.
I realized legends do not ask to be remembered. They simply give until their journey ends.
Light the fire for one another. Let its glow outshine the night. Raise your voice with every brother. Lift each sister toward the light. If tomorrow brings another storm, meet it hand in hand once more. Hope is stronger when it's carried heart to heart, from shore to shore. When our names become the wind, when our stories drift like snow, may the warmth we left behind us be the only thing they know.
Returns, as it always has. The fire burns low beneath the stars.
His ship is gone from the horizon,
but every time I help another,
I hear his oars
still moving through the sea. The promise you keep when no one is watching becomes the name the world remembers. My grandfather spoke before the tide took him away. He placed his weathered hand upon my trembling heart.
Do not fear the storm that finds you. Fear the day you stop standing.
The fire grew quiet, but his eyes still burned. That night, I inherited more than his sword. I inherited the weight of tomorrow. When dawn unfolded over the frozen sea, the longships waited beneath the silver sky. The northern wind called every soul by name, yet doubt walked closer than the rising light.
I looked behind where home still breathed in smoke, where children laughed beyond the pine wood trail. I knew that courage was not born in steel. It rose each time I chose to walk ahead.
The raven circled high without a word.
The mountains watched as silent judges do.
I whispered to the cold that held my breath. If I return, let kindness lead me home. Raise your voice where the fire still burns.
Stand together though the night is long.
Honor lives in the hands that lift another.
Hope survives in hearts that carry on.
When the snow has hidden every footprint,
Let our promises become the road.
we are never measured by the battles.
We are remembered by the lives we hold.
The years carved rivers through my weathered hands. The bright-haired child I once was disappeared. I learned that every scar could shelter light if carried without bitterness or pride.
The friends beside me became brothers still, not through victory but through shared burdens. We buried fear beneath the winter earth and planted faith where tears had softly fallen.
Now younger voices gather by the flame.
They ask if I have conquered every storm.
I smile because the truth is greater still.
No soul defeats the wind forever.
We simply rise again before the dawn and leave a little more warmth than we found. Raise your voice where the stars awaken.
Stand as one while the morning grows.
Let compassion be the strongest weapon.
Let faithful hearts outlive the cold.
If tomorrow calls another traveler,
Give them hope before you give them gold.
for the greatest name beneath the heavens,
Belongs to those who keep the hands they hold.
raise your voice where the fire still burns. Raise your hope above the winter sky.
Long after every ship has crossed the horizon,
A faithful promise.
never says goodbye.
The campfire fades into gentle embers. The northern wind carries an old man's words. I leave no throne, no crown, no endless glory.
Only a promise.
Still walking home.
Still walking
The strongest hands are not the ones that never tremble. They are the ones that still choose to protect. My father said those words the night he could no longer lift his shield. The fire reflected years upon his face. He smiled as if winter had become an old friend. One day, he whispered, "They will ask who you were. Give them an answer they can feel." Then the silence became my first teacher. The morning waited beyond the frozen pines. Snow covered every path we used to know. I walked where his footsteps had disappeared, guided only by the memory of his voice. The long ships rested beneath quiet skies, the weathered wood still carrying old songs. Every breath I took felt borrowed. Every step became a choice.
The wind asked nothing from me.
The mountains offered no applause.
They simply stood through every season,
Teaching strength without a single word. Hold the fire, hold the line, carry hope beyond the night. When one heart grows weary, hunters carved their names upon my face. Friends became memories beneath quiet stones.
Still the children laugh beside the river, as if tomorrow had already won.
I understood what my father meant.
Victory was never only survival.
It was returning home with mercy, while the heart remained unbroken. If fear should knock upon your door,
Offer no place beside your fire.
stand gently.
Stand firmly.
Even the tallest pine begins as something small.
A single promise can outlive a lifetime.
A single act of love can outlive a king. Hold the fire, hold the line.
Lift each soul that walks beside you.
The strongest oath is never shouted.
It is lived in all we do.
When the winter
Hides the sunrise, be the dawn another needs. Greatness grows in quiet courage, not in crowns or mighty deeds.
raise your voices to the heavens.
Let the frozen valley sing.
The truest legends leave no treasure.
Only hope that time cannot dim.
The stars remain when voices fade. The fire grows soft beneath the moon. My father's shield rests against the old pine tree, untouched, because his greatest strength lives in me. Do not wait for the world to call you worthy. Become the shelter someone else is praying for. The old sailor spoke before he untied the last rope. His eyes had seen more winters than I could count. He owned no throne, no riches, no great hall. Yet every soul on the shore trusted his voice. That morning, I followed not his ship, but the life he had already lived.
The sea wore the color of quiet steel. Mist drifted softly across the waves. Our long ship cut through the frozen tide, while gulls disappeared into the morning sky.
The youngest among us feared the silence. The oldest simply watched the stars fade. I asked what made a fearless heart.
He answered,
Knowing who depends on you. The pine trees bends before the wind refused to stay.
everything strong learned how to yield without forgetting where it stood.
Light the fire for one another.
Share the warmth until it grows.
A single spark can guide a village.
Through the deepest winter's cold.
Stand together, walk together.
Leave no weary soul behind.
The richest hands are always open.
Strongest hearts are always kind.
Many storms would test our courage. Many nights would steal our sleep. Yet no wave was ever greater than the hope we chose to keep. When we reached the distant shoreline, no songs welcomed our return. Only children running toward us, and that was victory enough.
The old sailor placed his cloak on my shoulders.
It is warmer when it's shared, he smiled,
Then he turned toward the quiet sea.
as if greeting an old companion.
I realized legends do not ask to be remembered.
they simply give.
Until their journey ends. Light the fire for one another.
Let its glow outshine the night.
Raise your voice with every brother.
Lift each sister toward the light.
If tomorrow brings another storm,
Meet it hand in hand once more.
hope is stronger when it's carried heart to heart from shore to shore.
When our names become the wind,
When our stories drift like snow,
may the warmth we left behind us
be the only thing they
The tide returns, as it always has.
The fire burns low beneath the stars.
His ship is gone from the horizon.
But every time I help another,
I hear his oars.